An overnight fire in upcountry Maui forced evacuations at the historic Kula Lodge and Restaurant. Our Mahalani Richardson reports from Haleakala Highway.
This is really heartbreaking for the community. Firefighters are still on scene here monitoring for hotspots. In fact, a little bit earlier, firefighters put on their masks, they brought their saws and axes, and they were given the go-ahead to go just into the beginning entryway of the building there. They say it looks like a dark dungeon inside. This is a very old building, and the walls are very dark, and so they use some of those saws and axes to knock down one of the walls and try to put out a hotspot. It is very difficult for nearby residents and people who love this restaurant to look at this. If you go down into the basement area, you can see where there was a laundry area. And if you're wondering what those orange things are in the bottom there, those were once dumpsters that have been completely melted. Now, several neighbors have been coming by to the site here, and they've been looking at things. They've been giving each other hugs, and several people left in tears. Huge flames could be seen by neighbors of the Kula Lodge and Restaurant around 3:20 this morning, a jarring sight in a community that was devastated by wildfires just 2 years ago. The Maui Fire Department says when crews arrived, the restaurant building was engulfed in flames, and they worked to stop the fire from spreading to adjacent buildings like the lodges themselves. The CEO says no one was inside the restaurant when the fire broke out. 6 guests in 2 different lodges were evacuated. Thankfully, no one was injured.
They were still fighting. The flames had died by then, but the roof had been engulfed in flames. And so it was just very, very smoky, and they're just pouring water on it from all angles.
Hard to describe. You see a building that provides living for so many people and has created so many memories for the locals and visitors being gone in a couple hours. 80 years of history gone. It's not easy to take.
The Maui Fire Department is looking into the cause of the blaze. The iconic Kula Lodge and Restaurant has an 80-year history and is known for its quaint cottages and picturesque views of upcountry Maui. 2 years ago, during the historic wildfires, the lodge and restaurant were spared by the flames, but the business was forced to temporarily close because of a lack of water. Obviously, the restaurant will have to be rebuilt, and the lodge right now has no power, but managers say they hope to reopen the lodge as soon as possible. Meantime, the Kula Marketplace right next to it is still open. The power's on. They did close early for the day just because the smoke got a little intense, but they say they will be back open at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. And managers say if there is anything that you can do to help them, they say shop at the Kula Marketplace. Reporting from Kula, I'm Mahalani Richardson, Hawaii News.